Okay, well, thank you all for coming out on a rainy night. It's a nice crowd. I haven't shared a toilet with this many people since the 80s, so some of you may get that. So anyway, no talk, no speech. This is going to be a completely interactive type of question and answer program. Probably run about 20 minutes between Gunnar and I. Hopefully we can answer some questions, talk a little bit about water, virtual water, water savings, and then we'll have some drinks and I'll sign some books and have a good time. So that's basically, the program for the evening, and that's it. So I'm going to open it up directly for some questions. I have some plants in the audience, a la Sarah Palin, just in case anyone's speaking up, and there's someone raising his hand right now. Would you look at that? Yes, sir.
Mr. Palin, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's the future of virtual water? Did I say that right, by the way? Virtual water?
Virtual water. Virtual water is, thank you, John Friedman.
Good job, John. Good job.
Virtual water is part of the book. The book is in two sections. The water you see, which is the savings and actions in your toilet, your tap, and in your lawn, all that blue water that we see. And then the water that you don't see is the second part of the book, and that's called virtual water. It's also embedded water. And an easy and most provocative way to think about that is how much water is in your underwear. And that's what I like to say, because how much water did it take to grow the cotton that's in your boxer shorts? 252 gallons. For ladies' briefs, 86 gallons. How much water is in your blue jeans? About 3,000 gallons. How much water is in your shirts? Things like that, to start to think about how much water is in the things that we buy and consume, whether it's on our backs or what we're ingesting in our bodies itself via our food. So when you start to think about it that way, that's what the book was about. It really provoked me to start to write the book. As I started to think about, wow, I had no idea that it took 1,500 gallons of water for 1 pound of beef. Now, if I swapped out a veggie burger for that hamburger, I'm saving 750 gallons of water right there and then. I'm not saying to be, an all-some environmentalist or vegan, but swapping it out once in a while is a very easy thing rather than turning off the tap and saving a couple of gallons of water that way. Now, Gunnar here can talk a little bit more about the fixtures and the savings that we can have there, and Toto's done a great job of doing that with their water-neutral toilets and some of the fixtures there. And I wonder if you'd like to talk a little bit about that.
Well, sure. I often say